West, because they'll censor you anyway. Look what Twitter's doing. But I need a political channel, guys. I promised I would keep politics out of it. So let's go to the charts. If you have freedom of money and you have freedom of movement, that's all the speech you need. You can speak with your money and you can speak with your feet. You don't need to speak on Twitter. You can speak in other ways. Okay, my battery life, 60%, but it drains 10% every 3 minutes. So let's see how far we can get. I continue to believe that the weekly MRI top is coming in about 3.5 weeks. So in 3.5 weeks, I would be looking for a potential top. I believe this top will be somewhere in the $70,000 range. Do I know that for a fact? Of course not. That is literally my best guess. But considering I have been trading for almost 20 years, my best guess is generally better than someone that has not been trading for a long time. It's kind of how experience works. Let's go on to the daily chart. This is the daily chart. We have bounced back up off the lows of the day. As I said in a video a few hours ago, early in the morning, I did like right now to still be bullish in the market. So this is now looking like a much better candle. The funding rate came down a little bit. That's a good sign for potentially more upside. Right here, if we zoom in on the price action, we can see how we're approaching this blue line. Now, this blue line is at $56,000. This blue line basically represents the second highest Bitcoin close ever. In fact, it represents the second and the third highest Bitcoin close ever. So if Bitcoin can close above this line, do I expect it to close above this line on current candle? It's possible, but I'm not necessarily expecting it. We don't need it. In fact, I would love for us not to close above this line on current candle. The fifth candle of an MRI wave is incredibly important because the fifth candle sets up the easiness, whether the fifth candle will make the MRI top candle easy or hard to create. The bigger the fifth candle pops to the upside, the harder it is to get an MRI top. But the more depressed the fifth candle is, the easier it is to get an MRI top. And I want that MRI top because I wanted to signal to me a potential take profit opportunity in my bullish trades. I am now pretty much 100% invested in GBTC in my retirement account. And I understand that GBTC is a complete and utter basket case on GBTC premium, but I don't really have another option right now. And also because, trading hours are usually when I'm sleeping, I don't exactly have time to watch all this stuff. So I'm okay. I mean, as long as Bitcoin is rising, I'm making money. I'm not making as much money as I would have liked because I thought GBTC premium would be back to at least 10% by now, but it's not. It may still come. If people become disinterested, I promise I'll be staying here at Drift for that long. However, thoughts on the 10-hour MRI top? No thoughts. I don't really follow the 10-hour scale, so I don't really have much thoughts on it. Let's go to the low-level time frames. This is the 1 hour. The 1 hour is looking beautiful. I would not have assumed that this candle right there, the monster hammer candle. If you guys want to know what a hammer candle is, please go to tonevays.com. Learn trading. It is a completely free section. And right there, the number one thing you need to learn is candlesticks. You click on these links and you learn what a hammer candle is. And it's very, very important. Now, I would not have assumed that hammer candle is coming, but the hammer candle, that's a beautiful hammer candle. And right off that hammer candle, we go up, we broke the moving average, we got a green star, which is not a default of the MRI. Those that message me saying, what the hell are these stars? I have the MRI, that's right here. My default position is first and prior, but there is a video kind of explaining that. But there you go. And right now, I am bullish on the 1 hour time frame. Let's go look at the 4 hour time frame. Am I bullish on the 4 hour time frame? Waiting for the MRI, and I'm gonna tell you guys I am. Wow, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. So we did have a green star candle, which should make me bullish on the 4 hour time frame, and I would potentially take on a trade right now to the upside, but I would make this trade a little bit smaller than normal. Right now, whatever the current price is, what is the current price? The current price is $54,570. Oh wow, we went up since 15 minutes ago. But at current price, I would be bullish. But I would be more bullish if we close the candle at a new 4 hour swing high. So if I was entering a trade, and let's say I wanted to enter X amount of money into this trade, I would put in X divided by 2 into that trade right now. And I would add the other half to that trade after this candle closes above that line. Or if you want a dollar cost average even more, I would enter half now, a quarter when we break this line, and the final quarter if we close above that line, which could be this candle, next candle, candle after, or potentially never. But very unlikely never. But isn't it awesome how this green arrow that I probably drew on this candle, because I always like drawing my, or even before that candle, because I never draw my arrows from something that happened. I only draw my arrows from current candle or into the future. Look how perfect, and I did not adjust this arrow. You don't have to believe me. You can just review the history of my streams. Isn't it crazy how this arrow perfectly matched the top? Just go back in history to, I don't know, probably March 6th, and you will see this arrow drawn, because I don't retroactively put shit on my charts. If I do, it's by accident, not on purpose, which is also going to be rare. So I'm almost fully bullish on a 4 hour chart. I am bullish on the 1 hour chart. I am 60% leaning bullish on the daily chart right now on this candle, but actually more, because we have a trend into an MRI top. So everything is bullish. Let's review that gold trade. The gold trade's still looking good. I'm going to leave my stop loss right there, and we'll revisit this trade in my next video. S&P 500 is, it's okay. It's not that bad. All right. I'm in the sun. I can't pull up any new charts. I can barely see my current charts. This is where white backgrounds help. And let's look at your live chat in my final 5 minutes. These quick updates are really satisfying. 2 videos a day, nice. I look up to you and need some more money for the MRI. Just a student here. Yes, please, guys, if you are struggling to afford the MRI, please don't buy it. The MRI is for, you know, traders that have already been profitable. It's not, if you're depending on the MRI to make you rich, you're going to be very disappointed. I don't like selling my trading education to those who struggle affording it. Like, if you're going to message me asking me for my trading education, but saying that you don't have enough money to pay for it and you need a discount, I almost want to charge you double for that education. Because if you really can't afford my fairly cheap trading education courses, you should not be trading. Trading is not for those that are struggling financially. Like, you don't go to a casino when you're struggling financially, and you should not be trading when you're struggling financially. So emailing me for a discount because you can't afford it is a way for me to potentially charge you more. Like, I don't want you to have it, because I don't want you to think that watching this education will somehow make you rich. And if you only have $1,000 to your name and you spend 700 of those 1,000 on trading education, that you will be rich with your final 300 bucks. That's not how successful traders become successful traders. It's actually the complete opposite of that. Yeah, I really should put some sunscreen on. Like it's having a bald head in the sun is not ideal, and I'm learning that lesson now. Planning to visit India? Not really, but I do want to go to Goa. I really want to. Oh, still 50%. Nice. Okay, well I can't put sunglasses on that I can't see my screen. There's nothing more for me to say. Yeah, New Zealand's on my shit list. Travel will probably be still like I said, Australia's on my shit. The water right there, that's the marina, and oh wait, I have a palm stuff. Private Q&A. There will be a sign up. Trust me, I'll announce it. The private Q of an hour for private Q&A. Yeah, I know Georgia. Everything in Georgia is closing at 8 p.m. and hang out with 20 years. Totally love the country. Please leave a comment saying how much you loved it, because I can't see how anyone not be happy by taking a vacation in Georgia. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and see you all on the next one. Probably soon. Bye, guys.